Good day, my people. Welcome to M.I.A City TV. Thank you for coming once again. And, just a little short video. I don't want to go too long with this today. Um, so I saw the signing that the Dolphins did with Tyler Huntley. Really don't know much about him. Um, I saw some highlights right now. And pretty good. It looks pretty good. But at the same time, you start to wonder, right? I know we gotta move on, and I'm not saying move on completely from Tua, because obviously he's not gonna retire, you know, and he's still gonna be through that recovery process and getting there. It might be a couple of weeks, who knows? Might be the rest of the season, right? So you gotta get somebody there. You gotta get a backup there. You gotta get somebody that's gonna come in and perform. Um, no disrespect to Kyle Thompson. Um, I think he's learned the process. I like when he came in as a rookie. He was showing some good things, right? Coming in. But everybody's saying, I don't know if he's gonna be the answer. And quite frankly, I don't know if he is. You know, no disrespect to him. He's been there 3 years, going through the process, and I think that he can bring some benefits into the offense, but we need something more than that, right? So apparently Tannehill, he wanted a long-term commitment. He didn't want to just come in for 2 or 3 or 4 games, right? He wanted to be there for the long run. He wanted the rest of the season and probably more, right? I don't blame him, but at the same time, where are you gonna go? There's not a lot of teams out there that you can go to Tannehill. So, I mean, that's just my thought. But anyways, um, but I like the addition. I kind of like the addition. I don't know much about Tyler Huntley. I saw some highlights. I was trying to do some research um, to see where we're going and what we're trying to do, right? Because I don't want to throw the season away. A lot of people are saying 1-1, it's all over, this and that. Man, the season is just starting. Stop, right? It's not over yet. You know, I like the fact that we're making moves. You know, coaches, general manager, Greer, we're making moves. We got to make moves, right? If we want to win, we want to make moves, right? So I like the fact that we're doing that, and that's important. So we got to continue to do that because you're 1-1. Think about it, 1-1, right? A lot of Dolphins right now are like, oh my God, the season's over. It's not over yet. What are you talking about? It's just starting, right? Baltimore is 0-2. Big team. It all depends how the season goes, right? And what the start is. Jacksonville's 0-2. And these are good teams. So you never know in the NFL. On any given Sunday, anything can happen. That's how football is, right? So we can't jump into conclusions and come on. It's not over yet, right? Like the saying, it's not over until the fat lady sings. Well, it's the same thing. We're just starting the season, right? A lot of respect to Tua. I think he's done good, but it never hurts to get somebody in there right now, especially um, to come in Give a little energy. You never know. You gotta give time to. A lot of people think that Tyler Huntley is gonna come in and he's gonna play and it's all good and no. Give it a second. Skylar Thompson is the starter. This man is just coming in, even though we have a long week ahead because we don't play until Monday. Oh no, my bad. Sunday afternoon, right? But you still got to let this man come into the system and adapt to the offense that we have, right? But when I was looking at his film and I saw the way the offense ran around him in Cleveland when he was in Cleveland and what they were doing with him, that's the kind of offense that McDaniel wants. Now I understand why they did this, right? He's a moving quarterback. He can throw the ball. He can find receivers, and he can scramble. And he knows how to slide. Nothing against Tua. I saw film on him, and he looked good, scrambling, getting out of the pocket, throwing the football, sliding, doing his thing, juke, everything else. So that's what we need right now with this offense, right? Like I said, nothing against Tua, but this is a business. We gotta continue, right? Tua needs to take care of himself and his family. Dolphins are gonna be there for the long run. And I love him. He's a part of our team. But take your time, Tua. Take your time. Don't worry. The Dolphins are going to be all right. It's been almost like 50 years, and we haven't won, so we're going to be all right. Not to put that dagger in the heart, but it's reality. I'm going based on reality, right? So I kind of like this. Kind of like this move. Tannehill won in the long run. We can't offer you that. We can't make you a starter. Well, apparently it didn't happen. So bringing in a guy with some, you know, experience, not too much experience, but 26 years old. They say he was a Pro Bowler, but not a lot of reps and stuff like that. But he still can come in and produce. And that's what we need, right? Nothing against Skyler, but a little bit what I saw with the film is that this guy's a moving quarterback. He can move in the pocket. He can scramble. He can look for receivers. And this is just some film, right? Don't get excited. Don't think that this is going to be the solution for the Dolphins. But it's a quick fix for what we have right now, right? And what we're looking for right now, and with the offense that we have right now. So, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You got to look for your interests, right? You got to look for best for you. I know everybody wanted Tannehill, but if Tannehill didn't want us, then we move on, right? So we got to move on, and we got to look for our best interests right now, and that's basically it. I mean, nothing else. Nothing wrong with Tyler Huntley. I kind of like the move. It's not the future move that we need, but it's a move that is going to permit us to see and evaluate next couple of games because we don't have hard games. Other than Seahawks 2-0, you got Titans, you got the Colts. Nothing against them, but it's some games that we can win before the bye, right? So if we can go 4-1 before the bye, that's a plus. I mean, it will be great to do that, you know. But we don't want to go under 500 with the bye coming up, right? So we got let this man learn first. He's coming in. He has to learn the offense, right? There's a lot of things that he has to do first before he can get into the field and produce and perform. But you never know. Sky's the limit. You never know, right? Never know. So he might come in and take over. Not against Skyler, but if he's performing better, then obviously you want your best performer out there, right? Because the ultimate goal is to win, and we want to win. We don't want to settle for less. You know that the ultimate goal is to win, and that's why we're making these moves, right? And hopefully Tua could get better. Since the news is he's not retiring, I mean, like I said, you know, it's his decision at the end of the day. We don't want him to retire, but we want him to be good. We want him to take care. So if he has to take 5 games, 6 games, or the rest of the season, go ahead and take it, man. You know, the Dolphins are going to be there, right? Your kids are going to be there. But if you're not there for them, it's a different story, right? So, food for thought. That's all. I'm not going to get into much detail. Very happy with the addition. Um, I think that he's going to be a good QB for us with this offense. So, you know, great, great addition. M.I.A City TV, thank you for watching. We're going to cut it short. Remember, like and subscribe if you like. We're changing a couple of things over here, you know, like we have now the 305 up there. Some Dolphin stuff, some U stuff. FSU, man, if it's a big FSU fan, so I gotta put FSU up there. Definitely gotta put the Panthers, right? Stanley Cup champions, and we got Miami Inter. But on the top, it's all Dolphins and the U um, up there. So it's all about the U. Peace out, baby. Take care. Have a good night.